Me.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hello.
Puncture got a neat ass spear out of it.
Yeah.
We all got a little bit wet.
Everyone got a little soggy.
Soggy
Oh.
Kender is soggy.
I passed my test.
You did.
I became a good witch.
Yes, you did.
Punks has said it before, she'll say it again. She doesn't want you to drown when she goes to town on a water elemental.
That's fair.
Soggy Kender.
Aetha just holding up the cat, who is extremely wet.
Kitty is very upset about this. It's okay, Kitty. We're all upset about it too.
Yes. I think here is just mostly entirely the pants are wet, which is in a way more upsetting than entirely everything is soaked.
It would be upsetting.
You are
yes.
uncomfortable in a very specific part of your body, and because of that, it is all focused on that one part.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That sucks.
Punks votes we should take a few minutes to dry our clothes.
Yes.
If I had any wind abilities, I would give us all wind, but alas, I do not.
But we have fire.
I do have fire, but I would rather you guys not be set on fire. I mean, I could set something else on fire and we can gather near it, but
Yeah, that was the thought. Not
oh,
not direct fire to clothes.
Remember, Nessa's a little pyro.
I yeah, yes, I am. The other thing is, I would need something God approved to set on fire because I would rather not risk accidentally offending a god.
Look, if we leave this area, we can just find a tree.
Mhm.
That poor tree, but also, yeah.
Yeah.
You could also leave this particular little area
Yeah.
You could
and
also
find a
Let's
tree.
leaf. You could also
leave the
leaf it.
water area.
There are also
could-
lots of buildings that are probably deserted. I'm sure there's a fireplace in one of them.
Mhm.
We
Yes.
can leaf this area and find a tree.
I would rather find a house.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, if there is a fireplace and if there is good kindling in there, I will make a fire. I do what I do best.
Just looking at the
Yep.
map, I see plenty of buildings.
Fire.
And Punksa will gladly break apart old furniture for firewood.
Yep.
Saves me the trouble of doing that.
And just in case we get ambushed, it wouldn't be Punk's first time fighting naked.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
You're in trouble, Sid.
I knew that from the beginning, yet here I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here you are.
I mean, you are a tender. This makes sense.
Mhm.
Proceeding heedless of danger.
Do 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 do
Yeah, basically.
do
That's been the brains today.
So do we have a space in which we can uh
There are so many deserted houses, almost
yeah.
certainly.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the map and I'm saying we could clean up on the real estate market if this place weren't infested with draconians.
Yeah.
And
But for
dragon
now we take, I guess, a rest of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we dry off. I use fire. I like fire. I quite enjoy fire.
take a quick snack.
Yes.
Get some temporary hit points back because Medeir's cooking is just that good.
Yes. I think I can only do that after a long rest, but you know.
I didn't lose any, so I still have mine.
You also got healed.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, we did
true.
all
We
get-
did get healed.
Yep.
So
At
We
this
all
point,
healed.
it's mostly just wanting to dry off.
Yeah.
water is uncomfortable. We're not remotely prepared for water. It's like when I said I needed a shower, that's not exactly what I meant. Just saying.
This was a cold bath, not a shower.
Well, our next stop,
Basically.
mansion.
Jay has gotten very quiet. Is Jay's mic on new computer being a brat?
Yes, you'll have to turn Jay up.
Okay.
I have Jay turned up.
Yep.
I'll turn Jay up more.
Is Jay better now that Jay is turned up?
I can
Jay is
hear
at now
Jay.
200%.
Trying
Yeah.
again?
Cactus's
I
little ears, maybe sneaky.
have I mean I have Jay at 100 and it's fine for me, but I don't know. Everybody's discords are different.
Everybody's
Mhm.
computers are different. So
Cactus's little ears. Are sneaky?
That's true. Sneaky ears.
So as Jay was saying, our next stop is the occupied mansion, where Punksa will once again try to become an infiltrator.
Indeed.
Oh, Ink, we need the snake eater sound. I don't know if Ink is listening. There we go.
I just needed a second to get it.
Thank you. Because you're the one I knew who had it, so.
Good joke.
So yes, when we're all dried off, Punksa is going to redon the leather armor that has been serving her so well, even though she can't use armor well.
Your sneaky armor.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been a gift Yankee.
My lying armor.
I think it's smart to
Punksa
hit
would like to
myself.
note before we start that she is once again flying by the seat of her stolen pants.
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 Stealer of pants.
Stealer of small clothes.
Mm.
So, Punks is going to recommend that when we approach the occupied mansion, everyone should stay up the street, kind of right here. While she tries to go in. It's a short run to get there, so if she does get in trouble, it won't be too hard to get to her.
Mm-hmm.
And it is nicely out of the way of most immediate patrols.
Where is Punksha on this map? Because I see not Punksha.
Well, I haven't placed Punksha, but I'm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
near
Okay.
the
Occupied mansion. All right, I see. I was just trying to get a good idea of where we are right now. And for tonight, the role of Azara will be played by
Nothing.
The GM's dice playing sniper.
the
Yes.
GM's dice playing sniper and pep talking the bow. Because Effie was not feeling well.
Does anyone else have any ideas, or is Punksa once again going in to cause mayhem?
I mean, it's been working okay so far.
It has been working okay so
Deer
far.
has full faith in Punksha.
I mean, unless they have any respect at all for a mage of high sorcery, I think yours is the best bet. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna take one look at me and go, "Ha, you're small."
I mean, if is it Punksha is distracting or Punksha is sneaking in? I missed that part.
Well, Punksa needs to. is planning to sneak in and see if there's anything actually worth finding here.
If you need a
Maybe
hostage, I can be a hostage.
probably not a good idea, if only because there's just so many soldiers all around.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well,
Very nice.
I will be prepared with fire then, and I will be sitting atop Madeir.
Do we do we think that it needs to be just a single entry sneak in, or should we cover from multiple angles?
Well, just to avoid patrols, Punksa thinks it's best if everyone hides in the same general place rather than splitting up, because splitting up and getting caught is not a good idea.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay, I just figured I'd check.
Yeah, I'll just,
Trying to be proactive.
I mean,
But
Punksa's
still,
not-
it keeps coming back to Puncture seems to work the best.
I mean, it's been working so far. I have no reason to believe it won't work, and if it doesn't, then, well, we'll cover somehow.
Yes, the only real thing Punksa needs to do is clarify what sort of signal she needs to send up if she needs you guys to come running in.
That's a good question. Is there like a safety word? What's the safe word?
What's the safe word? I feel like it needs to be more of a sound.
Is the safe word like banana or something?
Banana isn't a sound.
Well, I mean, caw, I'm a Reshiram.
I still don't think that's what sauce sound like.
Okay, whatever, I don't know what
Punksa is pretty sure she can make a loud animal noise that you people will recognize as her.
Okay.
Or
Just make
she'll
like
have
a,
Guy and
just make
Triss
like a,
that'll be a noise.
just make like a war cry or something. I don't know. At that point, it would probably be war anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If we hear a loud war cry, we'll know it's a half orc who needs help.
Okay, so
Either that or Sid's Punk's senses will tingle.
plus you are just down the street, and if anything goes wrong, you're bound to see soldiers charging.
Mm-hmm.
Fair, yes. I mean, I think we've got it
So,
covered on both a auditory and a visual front. We're good now.
Yes.
Punksha would be approaching from the north. Unless Punksha decided to take a loop around.
Oh my, looks like there are some guards. I see guards.
How long are you inspecting the partially destroyed mansion?
How
From a distance,
suspiciously are you doing it?
Yeah, from a distance watching.
Well, they don't have too much time, but she doesn't want to go in without observing. Punksa would want 15 minutes just to watch if there's any patrols. But others might have better ideas.
What time are you around the hour? Roll a d6.
I was
Then
going
we'll
to
use that.
roll a d6.
Roll a d6, and that'll be the 10, or roughly your 15-minute window start, with 1 being the hour.
At the 30.
And then you watch for about 15 minutes. You do not notice any patrols.
Punk's just going to say, boy, we get to do this between guard shifts.
And then also, what time of day?
Well, given that Darrett's fighting, they're probably going to be. It's probably best to be going in without waiting too long. So,
what is the scale of the map?
They attacked at dawn. So
You guys went through that other one. Okay, so
I'd probably say it's around noon-ish.
it is
10:30.
1,200 feet. Pick a knuckle that's about that much. There.
Oh, I'm sure Punks will
1,
have plenty of knuckles.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 5-ish to get you to Temple of Paladine from the Path of Memories. And we've got the zoomies.
We definitely have the zoomies.
Yep.
No. I mean, I don't have the zoomies. I'm just riding atop someone who does.
This is
So yeah, I'd say this is probably early afternoon.
Oh yeah, you guys can. Why did they jump from feet to miles? I don't like that. My brain can't do that kind of math.
What is math?
Right?
Difficult thing.
They expect us
very
to do
difficult.
math after a day of work? Are you kidding me?
Right?
1 second, guys.
It,
Hmm?
We're mathing apparently.
so you walked 1 mile. Yeah. Early afternoon.
And I would walk 500 miles.
I hope we're not walking 500 miles to the next objective.
No.
Yeah, so
Never
Path
again.
of Memories to Temple of Paladine's roughly 1 mile. Temple of Paladine, if you go back toward Path of Memories to Occupied Mansion, is also roughly 1 mile. Two miles isn't a horrid walk. Sometimes.
Especially not for villagers.
I'm just preparing
Even
for the
taking a
next
bit of time to
campaign.
dry off, it's almost certainly around noon.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, I'm just preparing for a future campaign where I sing unfitting music at the bar.
Oh.
Mm.
Hi, Fenris. Hi. Sorry, I was looking at a different window.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That's right. I need to open up my phone to be able to do this.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
This sort of stupid.
Fenris is singing with us.
hello. Oh, thank you for singing with me. I'm not the bard this time, but I'm sure I will be in a future campaign. I'm actually the sorcerer this time. To answer your question, no, Rain is not the DM. Steffiel is the DM.
Yes.
Cactus down here with the little
The little
screen.
tiny screen I made.
Yeah.
Little tiny butt.
Yeah,
The fact that
I put myself in the bigger, well, not even really the bigger box. I just put myself in the upper box because I am the stream person. So I was like, I figured that'd probably be the best way. Also, I think I asked Astafel too. Like when I was making the thing, I was like, do you want to be in the top or do you want to be down below? And Cactus said down below. So
look down below.
Because you use stream, but Cactus is in the center of the table.
that's very true. Yes, that
That's
does make
true.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
not.
we are.
Yeah, I am not DM.
Yeah.
I am Sidania, who is a Kender paladin. We have Jay, who is Punksha, a half orc monk. I always forget the half part. Kaz is Nissa Pebbleblanc, who is a
Lunar sorcerer.
lunar sorcerer. You're dwarf though, right?
I am a
Gnome.
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 I'm a Betty.
Ink is Aintha, who is a elven
Hey.
artificer.
Yes.
Yes. Madeir. I always forget Madeir's stats. Madeir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Goliath Barbarian.
Goliath Barbarian. And normally we have another one, Effie, Azara, who is an elven ranger, but Effie is currently not feeling well, so we just have Effie. Or we have Azara on standby.
Azara is
is
being
being a
played
sniper.
today by the DM.
The role of Azara is being played by the DM's dice today.
Miss not appearing in this this stream. So that is the cast, and yeah, we are attempting to infiltrate a occupied mansion. By which I mean Punksha is doing Punksha things, which has been the entire session or entire campaign so far.
Uh-huh.
Punksha does bunch of things.
Yeah, it has been working.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Punksha has just been improvising.
Goblin Revolution was the start.
Goblin
The
Revolution.
Goblin Revolution, yes, the Goblin Union. Oh, I'm willing to bet. Is your character based off of Fenris from Dragon Age 2? Because I'm currently playing that on my channel.
I don't think so, because I've met
I was
his Fenris in 14, and he
Oh.
is fellow cat.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
Fenris will be a very prickly cat.
That's true.
yeah.
very prickly
He fits.
kitty.
Yes.
Very prickly kitty.
No, Fenris is an interesting story on my end. I followed him for his 14 videos on TikTok, and
Oh.
I was like, I was liking and commenting every so often, and he is actually shopping around to try to move data centers, and was just kind of checking out the other ones to see how they are. I didn't realize he was going to be on Excalibur today. I was on Rinka while I was working, and I was doing crafting quests, and I walked by, and I stopped, and I'm staring up at this person, and I'm like, I know you. I mean, I don't know you, but I know you. You look really familiar, and so I PM'd him, was like, I'm sorry, this is going to be really weird, and I'm sorry for staring, but are you Fenris? Are you WOD Fenris on TikTok? And he does the shh emote to me. So we talked for like the rest of my shift.
Well, I hope you had a wonderful time on Excalibur today.
Yeah. Fenris Harel, hybrid of Fenris and Fenharel, just Fenris
I
on
see.
14. Yeah.
Fun. Well, welcome in, fellow Dragon Age fan.
Okay, so do we have GM ready for shenanigans?
We have GM leave for shenanigans. So,
Shenanigans.
at the end of a row of ruins stands a partially intact manor. Most of the manor's east side is collapsed, but the rest of the house has been cleared and made serviceable. You can't see the southwest corner, but there's a carriage house attached to it on the southwest corner.
Well, right now, Punksha is just approaching the house, wandering around, looking left and right as she walks through the streets, basically trying to imitate a soldier doing a light patrol. Saluting the guards as she passes. She has remembered this salute, hopefully, and not saying anything.
Roll
Doing
for
a loop.
persuasion.
She wants to know what the exterior is like before she goes in, or tries to go in.
Excellent. I'm glad.
I'm going to copy this back for later. Okay.
Yeah, no, Rico, I know, I'm sorry. Your place is very messy right now. I will clean it up for next time, I promise. But I give pets. I give pets.
Okay, so it looks like while... No, let me put some of these back, or put some of these icons on.
Don't waste the time.
Don't
waste the time. Thank you. Thank you, Kaz.
Let me
Just
put
figured
some of
I'd
these
play a
numbers
preemptive
up
case, just in
here.
case.
Da, 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 da. So even though it looks like it's destroyed, for whatever reason, it doesn't imply that soldiers in 8 can see out that east side.
looks like a nice wall of rock.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't imply anything about 8 being visible from interior of 8 being visible. So I guess it's too crumbly.
Yeah.
Mm.
At best, there's windows which Punksa would know better than to look into because dumb intelligence but high wisdom. She's not gonna look like a frickin' sneak thief.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me take a look. Let me just read again. Yeah, it says a heap of rubble, so I guess it just kind of collapsed roughly into a wall. Not really, really, but unhelpfully.
Mm.
All right. So yes, Punksa will be approaching this door with this draconian guard
Okay,
and rendering a salute.
you are guard over there. Let me see if there's any notes about guard over there. No, I just have guard. Okay. Eyes you. It is one of the coppery, acidic ones.
Our favorite.
I thought our favorite ones were the ones that exploded into screaming Punksas.
No, you got confused. That's our least favorite.
Giant screaming punctures. Slightly worse or slightly better than giant screaming misses.
Worse or
I
better?
kind of feel like giant screaming Nisses might be a little worse because Nissa's usually tiny.
Yeah, the rubble that remains is impassable. That's helpful.
Which,
Okay.
which means the giant size Nissa would just be normal size.
So mean to
This
Nissa.
is not-
I mean, if it's true.
I still.
I know I'm tiny, but that just makes me being any bigger than what I am terrifying. Especially if I'm cackling and throwing fire.
Probably could have tried to sneak Nessa in the backpack.
You could.
uh-huh.
I mean, it just makes sure I have a way of breathing, and then I'm okay.
Just Nissa's little nose sticking out of the backpack. Don't worry about it.
Tiny little nose. Tiny little Nissa nose.
It's my rations. Are you judging my people?
And then Nissa's over here like tiny voice, help me! I'm going to be eaten by this brute!
So yeah, Draconian eyes you. He gives look.
Punksa's just gonna say, here to report. Says,
Advantage, deception.
oh, advantage 1 second. Well, I'll just roll again since.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're across the sea, so it's probably. I did imagine it's pretty late over there. So yeah, sleep well when you do.
Yes.
Have a good sleeps.
Ye.
Check. He give a very strong side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Look at that one picture of my boss's cat. Like, what are you doing, you weirdo? Um. The drains are
Criminally
not working.
offensive side eye.
Criminally offensive side eye.
Yes.
Though I am reminded now because of the FF14 talk, I need to put in a canon update for a certain boy twin.
Yes, I did rank vagrants today.
Okay, let me see here.
It just says
Aba-doo-doo.
has advantage on those.
Not helpful, unit.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
I hope you realize I'm already looking at my skills to see what I can do to this poor bastard.
Yeah, he very sus. He beat your deception check.
Oof.
Oh, are you updating Graha?
Oh shit, I knew I forgot one. I was staring at my list, I'm like, who am I? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting somebody? I'm not forgetting anybody. Artbert can't go home. Harshfrog can't go home.
Why do I heard all
Completely.
over?
Grahatia. And now I heard all over because I'm sad because he's pouting.
Punks is just gonna heave a sigh at this guy, and he's just.
I can't believe you forgot Grahatia.
I
The
did.
whole reason you started playing.
I know. I'm terrible.
He's
I'm
so
horrible.
offended.
He's so offended. Anyway, sorry, Funksha, continue.
Punks is just gonna heave a sigh. She's just gonna say, I've had to deal with a water elemental. I've had to deal with stupid moron human soldiers. Can I please just give my report and get something to eat? He is sus.
Ooh,
She is tired.
one more.
Advantage or normal?
Um, probably normal because he's sus. He's still one. He's very sus. He's standing more firmly in front of the door.
I know. I talked about Graha. I don't know how I forgot.
Such devastation. I agree entirely. It's so devastating.
I mean,
I
it's
need to
easily fixable at the very least.
I need to find Althino's comment. I figure the Hyugas will happen later since we still need to discuss Hyuga stuff. And I believe we still need a few more MSQ bits before we can discuss things for as far as Civilia. Is that right, Ink?
Just a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, a little further into 6-1.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We will discuss that when we get there.
Yep.
Okay. And switch over
Ooh, I
to.
wonder. I'm gonna distract myself for a little bit. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I need to do more with Pyrrha. Because, hello again.
I will whenever I think of Pyrrha, I will forever think of only one face.
I know which one you're talking about.
The scream.
Oh,
Ah!
or
Can't help it. I love
the
her.
entire video of memeing off of it.
Oh, this entire group plays 14. They're the reason I'm in this hell with you.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok, but I'm not active on TikTok. I probably should watch more TikToks.
I don't have the attention span for TikToks, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah.
usually when I'm watching things, it's either during during work or during while I'm trying to go to sleep. And most of the time I sleep too quickly, but lately I guess I haven't been. So I know that Sims TikTok is pretty hilarious sometimes.
Okay.
Oh,
Punks
the fairy dogs.
attempt to go to another entry. Can try to get by this guy or can retreat.
It's still looking for Alfino's application.
I feel like Punksha just needs to I mean, Karen. Just Karen it and see if that works.
Yes, become the Karen you know you can be.
Uh,
Yeah, we usually for like story stuff and getting together for raids, it's usually Fridays. Every so often, just because if somebody isn't going to be there, we don't want to continue without them. But for the most part, it's mostly Fridays. We start a little bit earlier than this though,
Yeah.
because we're
I usually
almost all Pacific Northwest of some sort, so we're generally all in the same time zone except for Ink.
Yeah,
well,
and we
you
have
get
a
weird time stuff.
Ink, I think, is an hour
earlier than you guys. It's
earlier.
7:30 for me versus 8:30 for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's why you've got the weird time zone.
yes.
Punksa,
I
Punksa
for
has got her plan.
Okay.
Okay.
y-
All right.
I forgot that when I apped Re and I said Final Fantasy, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck the shit, I'm out.
I
Fuck
found it.
the shit,
I
I'm
found
out.
the
Yay!
Final
thing.
Fantasy Final Fantasy reasons why my daughter is still
What did
grounded.
you find?
Mostly. I think we have a
So I went to
few.
Distant Worlds on Friday,
Oh, yeah.
and they chose maximum pain for when they did the final days. And I
Yep.
found someone's phone recording of final day of it.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Not
that's such
from
pain.
not from the actual venue I was in. Copy URL at the correct time.
I can't find Alfino's app.
And yes, we are mostly West Coast. We have a few oddities here and there. I don't know if 10 is part of Aba-Donia FC, right? At least with
Yes.
Is but
Mhm.
10 is actually East Coast. 10 is
yeah,
our
10 is East Coast. Yeah,
10 and Terra are East Coast.
yes.
I will have to watch that later then and be in pain.
Yes.
Yeah, watch that later, but suffer. You'll die. No.
Watch it after
Okay.
D&D.
Okay,
Yes.
but
So Punksha
yes,
has a plan.
afterward, Punksha has a plan.
Punksa has a plan and would have set things up ahead of time so that our ranged people at least could be ready to snipe if necessary. Which means
So what I'm hearing,
Sid and
I
Azara
suppose.
and Nessa may be on call here.
I've put Sid on the board. I don't know where we're actually all hiding, but I
You would
put Sid
all
on the
head
board.
north. And I assume everyone is probably watching Punksa minus one person keeping an eye out for patrols.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I finally found Alfino's app.
There you go.
Yay.
It's almost like finding the shift key. That's a joke that the dive people will understand.
God, that's ancient. So ancient.
You'll have to explain that
So
sometime.
Basically,
Not right
tiny.
now.
Yes.
Punksa's plan is going to be to walk up to this guy, reach out, put her hand on his shoulder, and say, "You're really not going to let me do this, are you?" And as he responds, she's just going to stunning strike him in the chest.
Ooh.
Brutal. I love it.
I forgot that player characters don't work the same way. So I needed to pull Azara down there for a second so that I could push the initiative button.
again, Midir is tiny.
Midir is so small.
The opposite of the truth.
Midir, it's okay. We love you in all of your large glory. You don't have to make yourself small.
Well,
Okay,
Nissa is
so
also small, but
And
Nissa's
this is going to
actually small.
I
Yeah.
can't help Nissa.
give.
Sorry, what
Not
was that,
many
Jay?
people can help.
Said this is going to be a surprise round, but Jay is still rolling initiative.
yes.
Mhm.
Roll initiative before Cactus forgets.
Yes.
I have rolled initiative.
And while people are doing that, Jay is linking his things. Trying to have way too many steps.
So that means you need to roll to hit. But first, Eintha and the Draconian should probably roll off.
Rolling a d20.
And hopefully this stuns, or this is going to be a very bad day.
And then Azara and Punction should roll off.
Azara
Mm.
goes, Punksa.
Azara can go.
Thank heavens that wasn't the to hit roll.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so attack roll, bare hand. It's a miss,
That is a miss.
but she has multiple attacks. She is once again going to do it, and it doesn't expend until she actually hits.
Yes.
Okay, and you saw the stunning
Now I
strike.
need to do a Constitution save.
Meanwhile, Jay will roll damage. That's a nice hit.
What is your save DC?
Save DC.
I think it's 10 plus proficiency plus. I don't know.
That is a very good question. It doesn't say.
Wisdom.
What's that?
Oh,
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Wisdom is a 4 modifier. Where's proficiency? Proficiency bonus is 3, so 8 plus 3 plus 4 is 15 is his target.
Wow, I typed that miserably.
There.
Sorry. What is spells?
Say again?
I missed your number.
Oh, 8 plus 4 for wisdom plus 3 proficiency bonus is 15 is his target.
He narrowly didn't make it.
So he is stunned.
He is stunned.
But Punksa's turn is not yet over because that was not a bonus action. That was just applied to the basic attack. Which means flurry of
There
the blows.
we go.
Oh dear.
Well, he shouldn't have talked back. Talk shit, get hit.
Mhm.
Well, he should have talked back. He was rude and said nothing.
Mhm.
Attack 1. A miss. Roll a 1. I missed.
Roll 1
Attack
miss.
2.
Roll 2. Hit.
That's a hit. Yeah. Well, it's still damage.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
she is going to send him sprawling to the floor onto the mat. So just send him right, which will open him up. And Puncture's just going to hold her hand up in the signal for everyone else to unleash their ranged attacks.
No.
Okay. So Puncture went. He's stunned. Do we go start with Nissa and loop back around?
I believe so, yes.
Mhm.
Oh, hello. I'm still little, but I mean, I'm little. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Welcome to new Nissa.
Mhm.
Because I remade her again.
We are trying to kill this
So,
guy without drawing attention. So hopefully, Punk's signal to attack means everyone stays at range. But
okay.
things are
So
already going south, so Punks, I can't control you.
there is a very I feel like even though Punksa is actually dealing with this one, Nissa doesn't really have anything that would, with magic that would be quiet, so to speak. I mean, the other, well, I
Wouldn't
don't,
fire technically be quiet unless it
Yeah.
explodes?
I mean,
Whispers. Sacred
but,
Flame requires a dexterity check, and he's stunned.
There you
oh.
Mhm.
go.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna just have her like throw a pebble and be a testament to her name, but
Mhm.
yeah, Sacred Flame
Sacred
sounds
flame.
better. And that's an advantage one, right?
He can't
Or
fail,
Uh-uh.
or he can't
he can't
succeed at this point. So
he
he
Uh-huh.
can't
takes the
succeed.
full 9.
Yeah, it's a dex check for him, not
Yes.
roll for you.
Nice.
Basically, we need to kill him before he becomes unstunned, which is a round of attacks from all of you, and another attack for me, and then another attack for Nissa and Sid. And
Mhm.
but Madir. Oh, Madir has
Midir
javelins.
does have that fence.
Uh,
If Midir is within 30 feet, I think Midir can just let go of the longsword and make it attack.
I mean, Midir could always throw a pebble. Just throw a rock. Throw a
Mm.
rock.
Yeah, rocking to barbarians. is,
I, I s- I swear to you, by the time we end this campaign, I hope that I get a chance to pebble bonk someone with Nissel Pebble Bonk.
Mm.
Yes, if Midir is within 30 feet, you can just use the dancing longsword.
I think they're.
Otherwise, you are limited by your yeet.
I think
Yeah.
they're pretty far away because we wanted to keep them out of sight. So
Yeah.
javelin, I think, is the only option, and even that may be out of range.
Yeah, let me check real fast. What
Sid, the
the
casters, and Azara are in range, but otherwise,
Yeah, Zara's like Sniper City.
Mm.
It's annoying to get her out of range.
If she were a druid, she could be Owl City.
Mm. Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
apparently
but I'm not.
I know you're not sorry.
apparently max range on javelins is 120 feet. Actually. So
just doing some quick measures just to be sure.
Hmm.
yeah, just checking.
You guys are up the road. That's an interesting question. I think that would fall to the GM.
Mm.
What or what?
If 120 feet would be within range of where they are.
I casually to bring you all back here for a second. we said, so here's the mansion itself. And you guys were hiding
Roughly,
where my very terrible little star is. And then what happens if I go...
Oh, that's right. It's at the bottom. Do 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 do.
So apparently that's about 800 feet away.
ah,
We're out of range of everything.
Mm.
So let me hide the words mansion for a second. Map. Nope, I don't want that. Let me put that on the GM layer. Not even Azara could snipe there.
yeah.
So you guys would have...
They would have had to move closer, and they would have.
Yeah.
You guys apparently have to be in the buildings across the street.
Well, Azara and
That's fine.
Sid can be like right there, I think.
400 feet? What
Well,
is...
closer to 200 feet, 250 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250 sounds right for crossbow.
Right, within 600 apparently.
Yeah. So any of the buildings south of where I'm clicking.
I would say that little L-shaped one.
So everyone is now in the L-shaped building.
Yes.
Yes, that would allow you to
Out of
PvP.
javelin range, but everyone else should be able to hit. Midir gets to keep on watch for other people.
Yeah. That's fine.
Since we completely forgot to say, I'll let you keep that sacred flame.
Yay.
60 foot is the range, so you would have to hide in the partial building across the street.
Well,
All right.
Well, we'll keep that one because Nissa really wanted to set someone on sacred fire.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
did. I really did.
So yeah, Azara, Sid, and Eintha with Spell Sniper, I think, is the only ones that can hit. We really should have figured that out before.
We really should have.
We really should have.
Now I know.
Doot.
Oh well.
So Midir does nothing other than keep watch. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Midir can do plenty, just he can't contribute to this
Back
poor
here.
bastard's death.
Uh-huh.
Root for the snipers.
So is it Sid's turn?
It is Sid's turn.
Okay. Gonna go for the crossbow. I'm guessing that's
Two.
no.
You may roll again because advantage.
All right.
He is laying down and twitching. Sure.
Thompson gave him
There we
a
go.
luck.
And that's that one. And then one more with advantage.
Again.
I give the pokey pokes. Slightly less pokey pokes, but still pokey pokes.
Hey, it all adds up.
Mm-hmm.
Dex saving throw for puncture.
He burst into acid.
He sure did. And you dodged the pop.
Yes. And hopefully that was nice and quiet. And well, we'll just
It just dissolves into acid that splash. So it sounds like maybe a little bit of rain. That's for a second.
Punks is just gonna flash a thumbs up to everyone else. And she's just going to step over the acid and step into the building.
We got your
The
back.
armor is still on. Okay. Let me go ahead and start. So you are now in the salon. A fire burns in a marble fireplace at this large salon. The room's tall windows have been boarded over, and its rotten furnishings have been shoved aside to make room for mismatched and gouged dining tables. North side of the room, so right next to you, a curving stairwell rises between the back door and a hallway. On the south side, one door leads to the south, and there's another to the east.
And
They kind of glance at you, but they just kind of go back to whatever they're munching on.
Doing their
Om
thing.
nom.
Mm-hmm.
Punk's
Oh my gosh, you guys.
is there food laid out, or is it just individual plates?
Looks like it's individual plates.
Oh, Punk's wanted to be sassy, but she knows better than to steal food from a plate. Punk's is just gonna wander in, look around, nod to the people eating, and head down the hall.
So hallway ends at a heap of rubble where the east wing collapsed. The door at the east end, all the way at the so not that one. So okay,
That one, I assume you mean?
yeah, that one also. That one also is there's a pile of rubble.
Punk's is discreetly cracking open 06 to peek in.
Ural is in here.
We have
For some reason, the cook is skinny.
a gobbo.
oh. Well, I mean, would you trust that guy to cook anyway?
He's a gobbo, and he's skinny.
Bob.
The fact that he's skinny is
That is the concern
the cook
there.
is skinny. This is a
That's
problem.
the joke. That's the joke. Yeah. But also, yes, that is worrying.
All other pretenses of discussion have been abandoned. Punks is just
Uh-huh.
gonna wander in, step up next to him, reach into her pack and pull out one of her meat rations. Just hold it out to him and say, Bob provides.
Oh.
Bob be with you, and
Bob
also
be
with
with
you.
you.
I forgot to describe the room. Next to a small pantry door, a fire burns in the kitchen's hearth. Above it, several large roasts hang from spits. Tables stand covered in flour and other ingredients. Additional doors, you came in from the north, there's one to the west. He is trying to hack apart a jackal carcass over there, but
he is skinny.
he is a skeletally thin hobgob.
No, poor guy. I actually
Cursed.
feel bad for him.
Uh-huh.
Which is
Hey,
why
buddy.
Bob provides.
Bob gives you what you need in your time of need.
Mm-hmm.
We are here as agents of Bob. Bob would be with you.
Yes, she is providing him food that he does not have to take out of the larders.
Mm-hmm.
And I am sorry that the DM notes do not provide for Bob.
They do not provide for Bob.
They
They
will
don't
never.
even, they just give me what he does about intruders.
They will never provide for Bob, unfortunately.
They will never provide for Bob.
Bob lives on in our hearts.
Just
Get
not in
rid of
the
this.
module.
Just not in
Just
the
not
DM notes.
module. Okay, what's going on? Does he get it? Okay. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
Fortunately, Bob provides is nice and not. If he gets it, wonderful. If not, he gets a snack.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out like what role is this again that I did? That's exactly the roll. How can I get a guy to bounce down the stairs?
I think it was just a specialized lore roll, wasn't it?
I think so. I think I was
Mhm.
just going off of like insights or something.
Insight and history, I think. A specialized history, yeah. Goblin
Where?
history.
Gobby history? How about
Mhm.
that? High history, medium insights. So, he basically knows you're literally just trying to feed him. And perhaps he has heard the word of Bob.
As you should.
Yeah, Punks is just gonna lean over, put her hand on his shoulder, and say, "They ain't treating you too well, are they?"
He knows of Bob. I may have typed to one of my D&D friends, like, I've started another Gobby revolution. Starting another Gobby revolution, like...
I hope you all appreciate. Punks' plan now is to have the goblin poison the food.
Oh my.
Bob was truly with us if he is willing to do so.
Mhm.
We believe in the spirit of Bob.
Okay.
So when you are ready, Punks is gonna try her sweet talking.
Yes, let me... He is a little slow to fully connect dots.
Punks is just gonna
That's
lean in nice and
understandable.
close to
He's hungry.
her. She's just gonna say, "They won't feed you, but Bob is feeding you. And they don't want you to eat this food. Bob thinks that the food you shouldn't eat should be poison for them."
What is... Let's see here. I know this is not how you usually do survival, but whatever.
Bob wishes to see all of his children happy and healthy. You are not happy and healthy, therefore Bob will take care of the problem.
Pretty
He's
much.
telling you how to take care of the problem. All you have to do is listen.
He's considering leaning toward yes, but he's also kind of like, some of these draconians, man.
Punks is going to pull out another hunk of meat for him.
Been working on the Dragonelles.
He's hungry. Punks is going to say, "I'm not asking you to put yourself at risk. I'm just saying they ain't going to let you eat this food. Why should they get the good stuff?"
That's a fair point.
You know, with that added step of, you know, so long as he just turns around and doesn't know what's going on.
I
Yep.
see nothing.
He's much more likely to go along with it with the, I had to step out for a second, and next thing I know, everyone's puking.
Oh my. Oh no.
Whoa, lamentation. This is the end of the poor dragon army.
Well, if Punksa now has free reign to tamper with the food,
He
unfortunately,
might just shuffle over here and like hide in the pantry for a moment.
yes. Punks is going to look around the kitchen. She has decent survival rolls, so she could probably mess up some food.
Purposefully unsurvival.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have 4 survival. I have 4 medicine. I'm pretty sure that I can poison some food this way.
Rolling survival to unsurvival the people who will be affected.
I'd say a normal roll, probably 15 DC, since I don't have any specialized poisons.
Sure, yeah.
I just make it taste bad.
Do you want to fiddle around some more?
Punks is going to try one more time before she spends too much time in here and gets in trouble. Hey!
Hey.
Poisoning the cooking roasts.
I like that one.
You know, a little bit of rat poison, just the stuff they have lying around in the kitchen.
Mm.
I was gonna say, are you sure you're poisoning the rats and not turning them into roast?
Mm.
Or llamas.
So, with that done, she's just going to come down here and say,
Doubt most kitchens would have extract of llama.
You're a bit robotic, hon.
yeah, you were a touch robotic, but we got
Yeah.
the llama.
We got we got
Connecting.
Yes. A llama?
So, with that done, Punks is going to stick her head into the pantry, and she's just going to say, okay, I'd avoid the roasts if I were you, but I think they're hungry for some more. And then she's
Punk
just
show.
gonna roll out.
While your head is okay, I was gonna say while you were looking in there,
Ooh,
there's a bunch of crates and a metal crate with the design of blue dragons on it.
ooh.
Mm.
And honestly, it's not really much of a pantry. There's like hardtack and clothing and weapons and armor. And then that metal one etched with blue dragons.
Weapons and armor don't go in the food storage.
Well, I do know some dragons. She's just going to say, mind if I have a look in here real quick?
He's already committed. You've already poisoned the roast.
Uh-huh.
She's just going to crouch to inspect the sparkly blue.
I'm assuming investigation's higher than Arcana.
Oh, yeah. Well, neither of them are good.
Well, if there were a Nissa in the bag, I could roll Arcana, but
In
there is
fact,
no
they're
Nissa in the
about
bag.
to say him. I really should have brought Nessa. But
You should have brought a tiny little gnome who could fit in your bag.
I'll
It's
roll
okay.
a quick
Backpack gnome, backpack gnome.
which we don't expect to succeed.
Mhm.
Nope, I think it's a box.
It's a nice shiny box. Um,
That's shiny. I mean,
box looks completely normal. You could probably just try to open it.
Punksa is low intelligence, but she's high wisdom. She thinks, I'll leave this for the people.
You're gonna come back for the box. I see.
Oh, we're
Yes.
coming
Oh,
back
I
yeah.
mean,
to the box.
knowing me, I'm probably gonna roll something real shitty
I mean,
when I go to expect it.
one, gotta leave something for everyone else. Two, Punksa is scouting and trying to get intelligence. And three, even if Punksa is dumb as hell, she's wise, and even I know not to mess with a box.
Mhm.
It's a potentially magical box.
Okay.
Punksa is going to approach this door and open it and step inside. She is in sight of the people at the table, so she's not even going to try peeking.
Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
Mm.
Honk shoe.
Damn, there's a lot of them this time.
Honk shoe. Wee, 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 wee.
All asleep?
They're resting of some sort, yes.
Oh, I was hoping they were asleep. I was going to tie shoelaces together.
You haven't made any noise, and if you were to come in here and attack, they would be surprised, so they might be.
Why
It
would they
just
be
says
wearing
are
shoes in bed?
resting.
I think probably because they would expect to be on call to some extent.
Okay, fair.
Yes, Punksa is eyeballing them, making sure people aren't awake enough to see her mischief, and she's just going to start tying shoes together and otherwise sabotaging their gear quietly. Just the things like leather straps, shoelaces, etc., etc. And once she's done that, she's going to leave and Head upstairs.
Okay, so upstairs. You are 9. East, hall ends at a collapsed wall. Northwest, small balcony looking over the patio. And then 10 and 11.
And there's no one in this hall, huh?
No one in the hall.
Peeking into 011.
Scribbly.
She's just going to step in, lean over to one of the people doing the scribbles, and she's going to say, "How's Boss Man doing? It is it time? Good time for a report?"
Shrug. Kind of is its ever.
Punks is just going to sigh, say, "I was afraid of that. Keep up the good work." Clap him on the back.
Day that ends in Y.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leave them to their work. Come over here. Peek in. Hopefully without raising suspicion.
Let me look at his. He isn't facing away, so. There is a little head tilty. Like, did he hear something?
No, you heard nothing. Just mice.
Absolutely just nice.
I'm a little mouse.
Just
I'm a little mouse. I'm a little mouse.
It's just the wind. It's just the wind.
My brain just went in a completely different direction with that I will not repeat aloud.
Here.
And she's going to quickly look up and down the street just to make sure no one's coming before securing a rope to the balcony and lowering it down and waving for people to come over if it's clear.
Aha.
Okay, so you are. So stairs to stairs. You're right above the acid flash of Draconian.
Yep, I was looking at the map and saying, "Oh, that's right above the clear area." Command post.
How long do you think you've spent in there?
Let's see. Looking around.
Because it was at 30 or so.
I'd say it's only been about 15 minutes. She hasn't been wasting time.
Yeah.
She's not been wanting to seem suspicious, so.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't
Don't be suspicious.
Don't
Don't
be
be suspicious.
And Azara can keep her sniper post because it's useful.
Azara's going to keep her sniper post.
Do we have an endless and an ink?
I am here.
Yep.
Sorry.
No problem. Punks had just waved everyone over to a rope that she dropped so that they don't have to go in the door.
Fabulous.
Come on over, baby.
We're all getting very friendly on this balcony.
Whoop. Up on the shoulders.
Here we'll let everyone else go up first.
Oh my god.
Since.
Yeah. So Punks is just going to brief them. All right, there's a ton of soldiers in here. I've poisoned the food downstairs, so we really don't want to mess with that. There's six or seven people eating, about 8 soldiers sleeping. Up here are a couple officers managing reports, and there's a real important guy in the room to the south. I think if we can take the room to the south, we're good.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Mm-hmm. Thumbs up.
Also,
Okay.
Bob found a new recruit here, so leave the hobgoblin alive.
Okay.
Always.
I'm happy about a new Bob recruit.
Yeah. She's going to start inside, pause, and say, and we could probably block the door so we can keep out some surprise. End of the hall is where we want to go. There's another door by the stairs. Let's block that one.
Heck yeah. Like it when you're feisty.
Yeah. Little scrabble.
Punks is going to come in here and work on barricading the door. I'm sure it doesn't say which way it swings, so one way or the
It
other.
does not say which way it swings.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Nissa's just riding atop Medear's shoulders as
Mm.
she does.
Midir could help barricade the door since, strong.
Strunk.
Unfortunately, Punksa does not have very good intelligence about what the hell his capabilities are, but it's just one guy.
Uh-huh.
Just one guy.
Just a little guy. Just a little guy.
Once the door is barricaded, she's just going to wave everyone over for a huddle up. She's going to look between Medear and Eintha and say, any of you guys got a good surprise attack for this guy? Otherwise, I'm going to go in and try to put him to sleep.
Seems like a plan to me.
I can throw in my sword and stab him immediately. You won't know what hit him.
There's suddenly a sword from nowhere.
Just suddenly a sword.
Do we want to keep the rolls or?
I think we should probably do a new one.
Yeah.
Especially since Azara is no longer.
Yeah, Azara can't help unless you guys leave the building.
Okay. I'm okay to roll.
Punksa is going to come over, and Medear is going to add his sword to the surprise, and then we're going to have some fun.
For some reason, my token says the wrong HP again, but whatever.
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
And look, you did.
I did.
Did you mute, Leah?
I think Leia muted.
Yeah.
I did. I was gonna say, Medear rolled 20. I did not.
Okay.
So, Punksa is going to have Medear arm his sword, hold its action.
Nissa.
Sleepy Draconian.
What
need a
am I
roll.
doing? Oh, I
Roll off.
already rolled.
No,
I see.
Roll off. Yep.
Roll off. Oh my god.
A roll off.
Well,
No.
I'm not matching that. I'm barely not matching that.
Very close though.
Mm-hmm.
He
Very
is
close.
asleep with style.
I don't know how much style you can have while you're asleep, but I'll believe it.
Oh, he's at a desk.
Punksa,
But yes.
Man, after this campaign, Nis is gonna go off into the great wide world and she's gonna find her true love in the form of a tiefling named Karlak.
But that also means she's gonna get a thingy in her head. Through her eye, no less.
Yep. That's gonna happen.
Poor Nissa.
Hey, adventure.
So, Punksa is going to zip in, hopefully catch him by surprise, and attempt a strike in the back. Which would help if I didn't scroll away from what I needed to.
Yes.
If that doesn't hit, I am very worried. Expend a key, and he's stunned until my next turn.
He is stunned. Also, behold what you just whacked.
Oh my.
he is kind of ugly. Well, he's kind of handsome in an ugly way.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's. I don't know. Is it the furry in me that's or would that be
Well, I
scaly?
found a shirtless version too, if you'd like.
Bronze dragon.
My.
Is that a gold dragon or a bronze dragon? It kind of looks like it could be either.
Oh,
me
oh,
see.
no.
My.
The-
He's kind of handsome. Not gonna
Oh.
lie.
yeah.
I don't know why this one's shirtless, but
Oh my.
I, I think the handsomeness is just in the sheer her presentation.
It's the presentation, it's the physique. There's probably a little bit of like
Yeah.
power in there too.
I think the ugly is that his mouth is open and clearly slobbery.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I made a slight mistake. I hit. I rolled damage, but he still gets his con saving throw. So
Right, con.
that was the first attack, and he has to
Yeah.
15 on con.
My immediate thought is
rolled a
that he's
12, so I
got the
think he
strong
got that.
dragon mega mind.
He rolled a what?
12.
So he is stunned. And then Punksa punches again.
Yes.
And now everyone else gets a surprise round on him. So Midir can come in with his sword, and everyone else can follow. So remember, we need to be quiet.
Uh-huh.
That's right, you blocked this door.
We didn't really see the other door, so we really need to be quiet.
We need to
Shut-
end the man quietly.
Has a moment of like, wait a minute, shit, there's a door next to me.
Walks in casually. Yeah. And just going to.
Silent rage.
Yeah.
Silently rage.
Uh-huh. Which, let's be
Stew
honest,
and
is
irritation.
probably scarier to witness. Oh no, actually, I don't think I want to pop my rage right now.
Oh yeah, that's
It's my
probably a good point. Wild rage would be a bad thing.
Yes. Also, it's my last rage.
Ooh.
Oh.
I gotta conserve. I'm gonna hit him with a great axe, though.
Bonk.
Just very quietly.
Also, remember,
No.
he is stunned, so advantage.
Ah, you're right.
Also, Jay didn't. Well, Jay rolled well, so
Yeah, I made the same mistake. So
15 does not hit.
Oh,
Dang.
So number 2. Advantage this
Midir
time.
is trying to strike quietly.
Yes.
Cool.
I really hope he doesn't explode when we kill him.
Dominator here also can, since not raging, use activate the longsword and
This is true.
yeah, since it's
Let's see
right
here.
there, it can attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would that be with one-handed damage?
There is a shitty longsword doodle. Sword uses your attacks, roll, and ability score modifier.
Okay, so it doesn't.
It doesn't specify.
I think it does specify if you want it to swing two-handed, tell it to swing hard.
Uh-huh. Monster, you don't belong in this world.
That hit. Yes.
Sid.
This guy was not prepared.
This guy was absolutely not prepared. Sid is going to scooch, take aim through the door. Scratch my nose first.
This four-poster bed has survived surprisingly well.
So far.
Advantage.
No.
16. Thunk.
One more.
I think that's a good thunk.
A good thunk.
There we go. Not very heavy thunk, but a thunk.
Wait, you get... Yeah, that was your second one. I remember now.
Okay, let's see. One step in, and as usual,
Really quick, Nissa, did you climb off of midair?
Advantage.
Oh,
If Medea was
rolling.
attacking, then yes, she did.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, Nis is going to stay ranged.
Sadly, no.
That's what she's best at.
Nissa. He is
Hello.
stunned.
Oh, we love to see it.
Which means not dex save.
Nis is going to just, come a little bit into the room because she can't really strike through Eintha. Sorry,
Mhm.
we're not doing that. Well, why don't he can't really defend himself, so let's do a sacred phlegm.
Sacred flambe.
Sacred flambe.
Sacred flambe. Okay, so now we're properly going down the initiative order?
Yep.
Okay, midair.
Medea and sword.
Yep.
Midair and sword, yes.
Yep. Sword first.
He's still stunned. Advantage.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Well then. Yes.
Choppy chop.
Midair one. Yes. I see that.
Well.
Oh, hell yes.
That looks
Oof,
like it
nice.
did in fact double. And if I'm doing my math correctly.
Do we get to see what happens when this guy dies?
Yes.
Oh.
Midair.
Yeah.
Dexterity throw.
Okay.
You succeed, and then Punksha and Nissa also need to make a dexterity throw.
That's
Oh, dear.
rather worrying for Nessa.
I'm a little worried. Yeah, I'm a little worried because I don't have. It's a normal dexterity save, right?
Eintha should be safe.
Yeah.
I am not.
Oh no!
Well, actually, let me do a measure real quick. You are narrowly safe, sorry. So, it died.
Well, Punksa's still rolling.
Yes, Punks is still rolling. Roll your dex. Eintha's safe. Okay, so it died, and then ball lightning arcs out of it.
Whoa!
Well.
Midair takes 5 damage.
I have evasion. I take none.
You take none because you successfully dodged? Okay, successful save. You do not take any damage then.
Poor hot lizard.
But yeah, there was a ball of lightning. And it whacked into midair and then tried to reach Nissa and failed.
How loud? How
I'd
loud
imagine
was the
just
lightning?
a little buzz.
That was a good question. Its magical essence flashes out as a ball of lightning.
I was just going to ask, how screwed are we?
Ball lightning does not make a lightning bolt sound. It just makes a little crackle, so...
It might have gone zip.
Yeah.
It might have sounded like a mosquito zapper.
Madeira just
So
very
we're
quietly. Ow.
so we're not yet in the anticipation phase. Got it.
No.
Give me just a second.
I mean, we are in the anticipation phase. We're in the fuck around phase. We're not in the find out phase yet.
I
Uh-huh.
meant in payday terms. We're still in stealth. When the
Ah.
alarm goes off, we enter anticipation, then assault. That's when we have half the dragon army on us.
Half the dragon army, but a barred door and a nice choke point.
Yeah.
Especially if our buddy has fed the other dragon army officers the poisoned meat.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a helpful. You know, a lot of these things do not tell us. The spell.
What are you trying to figure out?
Yeah, see if there is anything that, yes, ball lightning makes noise. So,
Just as a natural phenomena, ball lightning is pretty quiet.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
bug zapper noise. As far as you can tell, not much happened. Good job stunning this bastard.
Yeah. We done good.
There are a bunch of reports on the desk.
Punks is just going to wave everyone in quickly. And she's going to point to the door.
So, question. Are the notes written in any sort of, or are they written in like a draconic language, or are they written in a
You know, it
cipher?
doesn't specify that. That is hilarious.
Okay, well, I guess I don't need to translate.
Even if you do, you can translate.
And if I do, I can translate.
Mm-hmm.
He tends to have reports from Glorious Belphion, or Bellephion.
Oh, that's this asshole.
His name was Hax.
Just
Was.
hacks?
Was.
Was.
Yeah, not no more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will slip in and review the document in more detail.
He is an ex-Hask.
I was gonna say that, yeah. He's an ex-Hask.
Mm.
Punk.
The
Reports to
two
Task
main
Glorious.
leaders are Bellephion and Lohazet, and they work at the threshold of the heavens. The
Man, this guy
passphrase.
this guy really had it bad for Bellephion.
Mm.
The passphrase to gain entrance. By her will, the world. Dragon
Okay.
Army engineers have completed the majority of their work shoring up the foundation of the city's most intact districts. You find a key on his body. Or maybe just in the pile of armor. I don't know anymore.
I mean,
There is also a chest between Madeir and Sid.
Yay.
woohoo!
Oh,
I do see that chest in there.
yeah.
There was a key on his body, so.
Time to unlock the chest with the key.
Shiny, shiny.
The chest contains a pearl of power and a sack labeled in Draconic.
Which Nessa
Okay.
speaks.
Well, I don't speak it, but I
Oh.
have a spell that can translate.
Yes. Nessa can comprehend and
Mm.
I'm going to use comprehend languages.
It says payroll.
My money now. It's my money. I'll use it when I need it.
I was going to say, Lisa, are you sure you can lift it? It's 200 pounds.
Good lord.
Probably not. But that's
But
why I
again,
have
we are
Midir.
kind of,
But that's why I have
ignoring.
Midir.
We're kind of
Uh-huh.
ignoring terrain weight.
Yeah. We could
Yeah.
split this up and
Ordinarily, I probably wouldn't be able to lift it.
Yeah. I think genuinely I can just you're actually just can, since for hauling things I count as one size larger.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
have
go
way
ahead
more carry weight than I do.
Uh-huh.
and find. There we go.
the Pearl of Power.
Pearls of Power can be use an action to speak its command word and regain one spell slot. One expended spell slot. It is one per dawn, one per day.
I'm sorry.
So
Is the day called a dong?
Hmm.
That's
No,
really
she does. She does.
that's
Either
naughty.
Anka or Nessa one.
there, I've added that to Cash Dash.
Cash Dash.
Cash stash.
Is that anything like Cash App?
Apparently,
Oh, okay.
this is the stuff that we're not keeping track of.
Yeah. We got money. We got lots of money.
Uh-huh.
I think
You
we're
didn't
set for life.
actually use that potion of fire breath. Eintha just gave you the side eye, right?
Yeah.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Yep.
Better to have
That's
it.
what I thought.
Eat
I'm
it.
putting notes of who's holding what.
I'm
Midir
holding
got
the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's really heavy.
I think Midir got the boots of levitation. I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember
No?
either.
I don't think it was Nadir.
Oh, it was
I
Punksha.
Oh
hmm,
yeah, Punksa did.
Yeah.
Punk's up now.
Best in the hands of a monk. Now if we find slippers of spider climb,
Midir is
Midir calls dibs.
Midir.
And then here, I'll just copy this into chat for a second. The Pearl of Power. That is what it do. So basically, it is a free extra spell slot after you cast one, which is
Ooh,
potentially nice.
potentially
Very nice
nice.
casters. So I thought
Yes.
Nessa can have the death battle for it.
I mean, Miss Aintha, would you like it or can I take it?
Eintha just says you're the one that's the new master mage. Take it.
Yay, thank you. I have a shiny, and it gives me more spell slots. I mean, she was gonna be civil about it. She was gonna offer it first and see if Aintha wants it,
Hmm.
and Aintha has given it up. So now it is mine, and it is my squishy, and it will be mine.
So we have intelligence. We have a completely blocked off room. These poor bastards aren't going to know what hit them.
Do you wish for additional intelligence by
Oh.
beating up the scribes?
Risky, but intelligent.
Uh-huh.
This does seem like
I
an
mean,
appropriate
we
plan.
We
could.
could beat up the nerds.
Wow. As a nerd, I would be offended if not for the fact that these nerds are working for the enemy.
Just
Uh-huh.
waving on the back.
They're evil
Waving
nerds.
on the back. That door's blocked.
Also, let's be real. Most of the party is also nerds.
Yes.
It's true. I'm a nerd. I am a better nerd because I'm a mage of high sorcery now. Because I
You
passed my
are
test.
Yes, you passed your test.
You passed your
Your
test.
robes literally say you are aligned with good.
I've
Punks
got
is
the
just going to
power of
gesture for
God.
everyone to come up near this credenza so that she can enter without raising much suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I will
No, I'm
go
on the
back to
four-poster.
where I was. I'll go back. I'll go there.
She's just going to lean over to Midir and whisper, "Get your sword ready. We're going to have some fun." And she's just going to stroll in, exhale in relief, say, "I'm alive." Did they say anything?
Question marks? There's a little bit of
Question
like
mark.
you weirdo, what are you doing in here? Look.
Just going to say, "Look, can't I be happy that he didn't kill me?"
It's
And
a
then
very, there's like, a what?
she's just going to say, "Oh, fuck this." Just going to strike out to the one on her left. This one.
Okay.
This one, she's going to smack with her staff, and we'll see what comes after that.
Okay, so strike.
Fresh initiatives.
Fresh initiatives? Okay. Fresh initiatives it is.
Do we need to clear the initiative list because...
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks like it is replacing.
Okay, so...
Okay.
So they've got that working.
We are not rolling well.
That's
The
fine.
game said maybe you shouldn't have. Nissa, I need to roll off.
Okay.
It's fine. Meteor's initiative is usually low anyway, so this won't stop
They win
this
this
at all.
time.
And then Madeir and me.
All right.
Okay. Let me hit this again. Okay. Puncture surprise round.
Punk's a surprise round. Two-handed staff strike. And if it hits, she is once again going to attempt to stun.
Mm.
And I didn't
Yes.
roll advantage either, so but she does hit. So here's the damage. And a 15 DC stun for him.
And save. Con. He's safe.
Oh well. With her other attack, she's just going to kick the one down here. And she can't attempt to stun that one, but... Again, no advantage, but again, I hit, so... I
You
assume
did not. Roll that advantage.
one more normal roll since I hit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a
Now
hit.
you hit.
And unarmed strike. And I'm going to send him crashing into the table.
Right in his poor kidneys.
Mm.
Yes.
Or kind of this way. I don't know.
5 feet straight back, so yeah. Right there. And now Madeir gets to come in and do his chaos.
Mm-hmm. Come my sword, minion. Go first.
Okay,
Right,
which...
guy.
Okay. I'm just going to put it here.
And remember to roll advantage, like I have been forgetting to do.
Advantage. Hit him hard.
No.
Alas, it's fine.
So we need higher than an 18 to hit these bastards.
Those are some beefy nerds.
Really? Gonna come in through the door. Nick.
Might want to make a little room for more people to come in. Or at least not get shot in the back.
Pew pew.
There we go. Great axe.
Great axe, yes.
I assume that one.
Yeah. And again. Woo!
Yes.
Bob favors us this day.
Poor Bob.
Sid.
Probably best because it's such. Oh gosh,
It's very tight quarters.
it's
So
very tight quarters, and my brain is like never can really think of like what is better in tight quarters. Is it ranged or up close?
well, we probably want to get
Definitely not
into
range.
melee as possible,
No.
so our 2 dedicated ranged can be ranged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And jump in over here. Hello.
Advantage longsword.
I think advantage longsword.
Advantage longsword.
Oh.
Yes.
Choppy chop.
Choppy chop. Choppies.
Choppies.
And then I forgot where my thing was. There it is. Less choppies.
No.
Only one choppies.
I chop and miss.
I chopped and I missed. And I chopped again and I missed again.
Alright. Squeaky, squeaky. Which one of these 3 looks the least conscious right now?
The least conscious is the one straight in the middle.
Well, she is actually going to aim for non-lethal.
That hits. I like you say that, and then. Can you really even be non-lethal
We just
with a firebolt?
Somehow.
Somehow, yes.
Yeah, 5e doesn't question this, which is hilarious.
Uh-huh.
And that's it for
Miss.
Yeah, that's it for Ainta.
I set
It's
fire
time.
to your brains.
They do have dexterity, so.
Yeah, I was totally singing about setting fire to your brains.
Shit.
I'm just gonna magic missile a little bit, just a bit. I'm going to hit all 3 of them with a magic missile, 1 each. You all get a magic missile as a treat.
Ooh, good roll,
You
too.
can have a little magic missile as a treat.
Oh.
All 3 or split?
All 3.
All 3 take 6 damage.
Yay!
Because that's the joy of magic missile. You can't fucking dodge.
That's why I'm using it.
Yep.
And that's
And now, top of the order.
Yep. Do wish I'd stunned him.
Him's not. done, him's confused. But what the heck? Meeny, miny, mo. And
But also because Punksa is wearing leather armor, she does not get her 18 AC. She has, I think, 14 or 15.
okay. I would have gotten, so.
Yeah, Jay's pointing it out. Jay likes to
Well, he fucking missed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sid.
So are we still advantage or just
Now they are aware.
now they're aware? Okay. Well, I've already said hello to the man, so I'm going to continue to say hello with my sword.
Mm.
Oh, you kidding me?
Hello, it's me.
It wobbled on 20. So
Oh.
mean.
Mm.
If it's me
Well,
you're
that
looking for.
That one hurt.
Choppy, choppy.
Choppy chappy.
I love that Eintha tried to non-lethal, but nobody else has stated so.
I mean, we're attacking them with weaponry and fire and things that generally don't lean on
Non-lethal damage in
non-lethal.
5e is just you declare it to be non-lethal and it knocks them out instead of murder.
Ah. See, I was thinking
doesn't
in
have to make
terms of
sense.
reality.
It doesn't have to make sense.
I mean, if you just burnt their pants off, they might curl up and die of shame.
Aintha's realizing something. These guys are the pencil pushers. They probably know more about what might be going on around here.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see.
But are they going to give it willingly? That is the question.
If we punch them into unconsciousness and tie them up, maybe.
That was rather the broad idea. Unfortunately, with a miss like that.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
No,
No
punching them
one's
with
taken
fire
much
into
of a hit,
unconsciousness.
correct?
Sorry, what?
None of us have taken much of a hit, correct?
No.
None of us
Correct.
have taken any damage today yet.
Yep. Turn concludes.
Nessa.
Hello.
Hello, Nissa.
Is it me you're looking for?
Perhaps.
So Nissa is seeing that Eintha is trying to take a non-lethal approach here. And she's sort of putting two and two together, and she's realizing, hey, there might be something there. And she's going to go ahead and assume that everyone else has the message of, we would like to keep at least one of these people alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my most non-lethal thing.
Fireball?
No, that's very lethal.
A non-lethal fireball.
I'm gonna take
That
out
would
a
be
sling. I'm gonna
hilarious.
take out my sling. And I'm gonna load it up with a pebble.
Oh,
A
no.
rather large pebble.
Oh no. Oh,
And
I
I'm going
my weakness.
and she's going to tell Eintha, please duck.
Aintha,
And
being in a wheelchair, kind of can't, but does lean to one side.
thank you.
Eintha, holding that. All right.
And yeah, since Eintha's the one directly in front of her, we're just gonna go with that. And Nissa can climb up on like the back of the wheelchair or something and just be like, hey. So we're gonna go with this guy here, and we're gonna I am gonna be a testament to my name, and I'm gonna pebble bonk. I have a weapon proficiency, but I don't know how to roll that because I usually use magic.
Let me take a look.
Character sheet.
The
Open
what?
character sheet.
Look under your hit points. Is there a list of weapons?
Under my yes. Well, under my hit points.
That's weird.
Do I have sling on here? Because I have weapon proficiency for it.
You do not have a sling on here, as far as I can tell. You have a lot of double spells somehow.
Yeah, well, that's probably because we had to recreate my sheet.
Yeah, I
That's
would
Yeah.
admit a sling is basically starting equipment. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the proficiency for it. I just apparently don't have it in my inventory. Despite pretty sure I have one.
1d4.
1d4. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Let me go in
Are you
here.
kidding me?
Oh, sorry. First, you have to roll a d20.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, you have to roll to hit.
You gotta roll a hit.
Okay, well. That works. I think I hit with that.
Give me a second. I am
God, it tells us their exact AC.
exact AC.
I rolled an 18 and missed, so a 19, and I rolled a 20 and hit, so a 19 tells us what their AC is.
Yes, I am trying to get my brain to start back up, and it's not working.
Do,
Samba.
do, 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 do.
Boop, boop, boop. It's a simple ranged weapon. Does that mean it uses dex?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know. I have no
I can
idea.
check real fast.
I
I'm
don't
assuming
know.
usually.
I mean, it's not like Nissa uses this all the time. She just, has to pebble bonk someone at least once. Okay? And if we're going for non-lethal, that's probably the best thing to do is throw a rock at it.
Yep, ranged attack weapons use dex for their
Okay,
modifiers.
so just so you know, I put it in here. Let's see if it'll work. Normal roll. That looked like it worked, but I rolled shit.
You rolled as badly as I did the first time.
Yeah. So, but now, go ahead and hit the word sling, and it should let you roll attack.
Okay.
But we'll take the 19 anyway.
But we'll take the 19. Yeah.
Nice, because that's what I rolled.
There.
Yay!
Nope, stop. Looking at it, it rolled 1d4.
So 1d4 is the damage, but that's because if you hit the word sling, it rolls damage.
Yeah, roll. Really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you
So
roll
if I click firebolt, it should. There, I just rolled fire damage.
Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
So clicking the word sling, says repeating
Yeah.
attack on my link thing, so attack
And
damage. So.
it's just 1d4. So since I hit with the 19, rolling the d20, when we did not have the sling in my inventory for whatever reason, we're counting the d20 as a
We're
hit.
counting the 19, and then you rolled 3 damage.
And then I hit the sling, and it's 3 damage. So
Yes.
there we
1d4
go.
plus 1. So yeah, 3
I
damage.
have pebble bonked.
You have pebble bonk.
I'm happy that I have pebble bonked.
You have pebble bonked.
Okay, so this guy can get
I have
off
been a
his table
testament to my name.
and try to stab him. He hits for 9 piercing and 4 fire on puncture.
13 damage. Punks is just gonna turn her gaze to him and say, "Should have stayed at your desk, nerd." Turn, swing her staff right into his midsection.
The one who whacked you? Or the other?
Just stab me, yes.
Okay. If you're going to play ping pong with him, sadly, no.
Nope, that one misses, but she's gonna then kick him in the face. Not a cold strike, just kick in the face.
Just kick.
Misses.
No.
Curses.
Well, and I still have movement and bonus actions, so. No, Punk's done where she is.
Okay. Officer right here is like, what the fuck? He tried to stab me. He missed the Sid.
Yay!
Midair.
All right. Well, gonna have my sword hit the guy again, non-lethally.
Do you remember how many times you have had the sword hit people?
I do once, twice, so this will be the third time. This is the last.
Yes.
Okay. So the fourth time, it's going to have to go back to your hand.
Yes.
That's
or
fine.
fall on the floor next to you, one or the other. But yeah. Okay.
Whoop.
You do not have
supposed to be
advantage.
advantage.
Or, well, he tried to stab Sid, and the sword is right next to Sid.
Mm.
Does this count as occupied advantage? I never remember anymore.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. The 20 stays.
All right. Amazing. Yay.
Dancing sword just does a whack upside the head.
Yes. What? Non-lethal with the great axe.
By the way,
Would that still be the advantage because occupied or no?
Yes, since it just got stabbed by a floating sword.
Just getting clowned on non-lethally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
So
And
he is
again.
not unlethally face down on the floor.
Oops. Little stars circling his head.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Yes. Yay.
by the way, everyone else seems to have gotten the message, but Ainta Punk's is of the mind of 2 + 2 = ham. So she has not
Well,
the message.
I thought it meant fish.
That's just how off the mark Punctia is. Can't
thought
even
it
make
was
it
rabbit.
fish.
Y
I
=
thought
ham
2 +
sandwich.
2 was rabbit.
Do we want to start from top of turn, or I just did his turn. Do we want to stop from almost top of turn order next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think we're all big sneepy.
Yes,
Yeah.
big sneepy indeed. Which also is probably why I'm not gonna raid tonight. But I do appreciate everyone who showed up and watched tonight, and I think Fenris probably did fall asleep, which is
Well,
good because he's over in the
Yes.
UK, so I'm glad.
Yes.
But if Fed does see the VOD of this later or something, thank you, Fenris. And so I should be back Wednesday with probably Minecraft. I think I'm probably just gonna hang with Leia and anyone else who wishes to join, either to chill or to play.
Cactus May, when screaming through the mines.
Yes.
Minecrafted.
Minecrafted.
Well, I mean, we don't have any enemies in there, and I have also made pretty things, so
Yes.
enjoy the danger gazebo.
I need to see the pretty things and the danger gazebo. That we need to take
Danger
the evil.
gazebo.
We need to take the evil Hildebrand too to turn it back to normal Hildebrand.
Yes.
So, evil Hildebrand is a zombie villager. Got it.
Yes, so something like that, yeah. And then Friday will be returned to, I believe, Pandemonium. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I should have nothing going on, so I should
Okay.
be perfectly here till they face down.
And Whale.
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric, excellent adventure, great job, yay! I butchered that, but I don't care.
Here.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream at the very least. Thank you all for joining.